Like saying any of that. Howdy y'all, Relax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Still dying from this plague here. What's it up to? 28.7%. 28.7%. I'm still looking for a pharmacy. I swear there are pharmacies on this map. I don't know why I can't find them now. You know what? Didn't I? No. I haven't. There's a frozen town. There isn't one in this town. I'm going to check this little spot down here that I see on the map that's got a bunch of buildings here. And, see what's going on down here. Oh man, I forgot to turn off my email. Ba-da-bum. So yeah, so I woke up today, there was a notification on the old hockey puck here. And, I asked it what the notification was, and it was like, oh, your package has been delivered. I'm like, oh, cool. I ordered a snowblower. I really, really liked the results of the snowblower shovel thing I bought. And, but it's a bit too small, and there were no pharmacies here. It's a bit too small to do the driveway or something, right? And so I wanted to order the snowblower because it uses the same batteries, and now I've got 2 batteries, so I can run the snowblower. It says with 2 batteries, and it's expensive. It is very expensive, but you know, we don't currently have a snowblower, and I hate shoveling, and you know, this will definitely help. And so I ordered that, and it arrived today. Cool. And so then, you know, I get on the old computer. Now, here's the thing. I have the day off. So, I've been awake since 9-ish. But I've been in bed reading. And everybody else is gone. They're work, school, on a trip, stuff like that. All right. So there's no one here but me and the dog and the 2 cats. So I check my email, and it's like, is this a pharmacy? I found a pharmacy! Woo! So check my email. Oh man, it's a difficult pharmacy too. Why is there like a hurricane going on here? I need to make a bedroll. And, that guy doesn't even care that I'm here. Oh, you know what? Let's, pick this up. Oh, I already had a bedroll. Okay, we're locked in. So, check the email. Email's like, your package was delivered. Your package was handed off to a resident at 11 a.m. How? Ooh. How was there a resident here? There's nobody here. Did they give it to the cat? I mean, I haven't gone to see that it's actually here. But, I found that to be weird that it was handed off to a resident and I'm the only one here. And it wasn't me. I mean, the vacuum has been running since I got up. I picked up and ran that since nobody's here, and I usually run it on Fridays. What's the plan? Everything but medicine? These don't appear to contain medicine. Should the whole store be medicine? Oh, well. Stop standing in it. Oh, well, I don't like this. Wow. Okay, well, that works. You're bleeding out. If zombies can bleed out. Listen, I know there's like the whole twisty path, but I ain't got time for that. I'm at the 30% here, man. I'm a dying. Ugh. Guys, I just want some... Also, why am I in the dark? I forgot about my headlamp. It's been so long since I had a headlamp. Oh, look at you. I haven't seen a guy in blue. This still isn't... Oh, I guess that's medicine. Nope, that was vitamins. There's a med kit. Paper. Dude. Seriously? No antibiotics? Alright, let's see if we can find the reward. The guy in blue. Oh. Didn't expect him to climb up over top of the stuff there. Ugh. But maybe I get lucky in these chemistry stations here. Search rusty barrels. I guess I could use some gasoline. Whoa. Dude, was that body not a body? I thought that was just a body lying on the ground. Totally got fooled by old mechanics. Look at that. I did not expect that body to stand up. Okay. Uh, so I'm getting to the point where I can survive hits. And my spear is doing an excellent job of killing zombies today. And, what are the chances this is the first time I die to the disease? I said that out loud so it'd kill me. Whoa. Okay. I'm not interested in the freezer. Oh, here we go. Come on, you know you want to have some antibiotics. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. How are there no antibiotics? I'm not going down that hole. Alright, so now we know. Now we know that hole is where you're supposed to go. So would have come up through here. Which means I gotta go through that big hole in the back of the here. Where you going, guy? I watched I think it's called Love and Death on Max. They got this I like true crime stuff, and so they've got this story that they made a movie or a series, TV series of back in 2022 called Candy. And so we had watched it, and it's about this woman had an affair with a guy at her church, and then in the Candy movie, she seems really crazy, and at the end of it, she kills the dude's wife. Yeah, here comes the death. I'm gonna try. Try it. What's this? 2 hours. I'm exhausted. Here. Take a vitamin. How do I do these things? Are you supposed to tear them down? It's 10,000. Holy crap. I heard a dog. This is it. Dude. This is it. Oh. You think I did enough damage to make him go away? Because I'd like to continue looting the top of this place. And so and then I don't know. Did I say she kills the woman with an axe? She kills the dude's wife. Uh, and oh no, I didn't. He's sitting right there still. Jeez. Holy crap. Okay, I can't loot this place. I am not strong enough to fight that roof. Bike. But hey, I'm not diseased anymore. Oops. We'll just head home. Oh, let me mark this. Pills. So yeah, so that was a pretty crazy story. I think it was like 3 episodes, like a 3-part miniseries. So then this week while I was working, because I like to have something going on the side, keeping me distracted from work, I watched Love and Death on HBO Max, whatever you want to call it. And so that is a show made in 2023. I think it's 7 parts or maybe 8 parts. And it's about the same event. And I'll tell you what, the stories are different. Like, the first one, it feels like everything happened real close together. And so, like, she had an affair. She decided she wanted that woman's husband. They were like next door neighbors, so she went next door with the axe and killed her. Hit her 40 times with an axe. And and then you watch the HBO version, and it was bizarrely different. So she had an affair with this guy from her church, and then they decided to end it, and so they ended it, and then it was like months and months after it was all over. Like they had dinner together, and like the two families after her husband had found out about the affair, and he seemed oddly okay with it in the show. And so then in the Max version, she their daughters were friends, but the guy she had an affair with and his wife, they had moved, and so they didn't even live in the same area really. And so she had to drive over to their house because the girl wanted to stay an extra night, but she had swimming lessons, and so she had to get her swimsuit and towel and stuff. And so she goes over and she does that to get that stuff, and there's a whole like other story about how this woman, not Candy, but the other woman, I forget what her name was. I think it's Barbara, maybe. Barbara has like depression and like I don't know what's called in people, but in dogs you call it separation anxiety. And so her husband, she doesn't know that the two of them had an affair. At least it wasn't indicated in the show. And but she saw them look at each other once, and so she was like crazy that someone was going to try and take her husband away from her. I mean, clearly it happened once, but and so she was like telling her husband he needed to quit his job because he couldn't leave the house, and he said that every that it was a common thing for her to be crazy like that, um, and so she gets over there for the bathing suit, and she tells her what she's there for and wants to know if it's okay, and that they're gonna go see the new Star Wars movie, which was Empire Strikes Back at the time, and uh, and then the woman goes, just out of the blue, "Did you have an affair with my husband?" And Candy goes, "Yes, yes, I did, but it was months ago, and we called it off, and it's over. Like, there's nothing between us, and I can understand being mad. I could understand there being a divorce, but that woman then went and got an axe out of her garage and came back, and then like in the there's a movie with Jessica Biel called Candy, and in that one she just like got an axe, went over and killed that woman. And in the HBO one, which is Elizabeth Olsen, um, they like had a huge brawl, and Elizabeth Olsen's like covered in bruises, and they like took her to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is like, yeah, she's got past traumas and all this stuff, and I'm like, this is a totally like the same events happen, but the Candy movie makes it look like Candy just one day flipped over the affair and grabbed an axe and went next door and killed her friend because she wanted her husband. And then the HBO one is like, yeah, no, the affair was over for months at that point, and Candy and the guy decided that they weren't really interested in each other in that way anymore. And yeah, it was. I it's crazy to me how different those two movies or two series are. Wait, what is this? This is oil shell. Right, I forgot about oil shell. Shale. Oil shell. But yeah, that's I found that to be really weird that they were so different but still about the exact same story. Yeah, I don't think I really watched anything else this week. That's not true. I watched the anime movie. I'd seen a clip on I'd seen a clip on YouTube Shorts for it. A movie called Tunnel into Summer, The Exit to Goodbyes. I like a good twisty story, and so what I had read are what somebody told me. I think somebody told me about it, and they're like, "You should watch it." And so I was like, "Okay," and so I watched it now, and it was interesting. It wasn't great, and it definitely wasn't about what they said. Because I was led to believe what happened was there's a portal opens up, and the boy disappears through the portal, and the girl waits for him, and then when he doesn't come back, she goes into the portal. And so the whole thing was about them missing each other as they keep going through the portals trying to find each other. That seems like something that I would like to watch. Uh, I mean, it doesn't sound amazing to me, but it sounds like something I would watch. And so I did. I sat down to watch it, and you know what? It is not like that. Don't believe that. It is not like that. What do I need to repair this thing? What is your repair? Repair with a repair kit. Oh, I think I sold my repair kits to get my headlamp. What do I gotta do to make a repair kit? Oh, forged iron and duct tape. Okay. I'm gonna make 5. Waste all my duct tape. Yeah, so what it's actually about is these 2 high school students meet, and they I think the guy overhears that there's this legendary tunnel, and if you go into the tunnel, it'll grant your wish, but uh, you have to go into the tunnel, and the longer you're in the tunnel, the more time. Okay, when you say it like this, the more time passes on the outside. Obviously, if you're in a tunnel and you're spending time in there, time will pass on the outside. But it's rapid. Time rapidly passes on the outside, so like time slows down when you're in the tunnel. And so you might go in the tunnel to get your wish granted, and then you're gone for 1,000 years, kind of thing. Um, that's what they said. And so him and the girl started to um, started to explore how the time stuff works in the tunnel. And obviously there's like a little romancy stuff in there where they're like not dating but going on dates until they finally are dating, kind of thing. And so she wants to go in the tunnel and get her wish granted. Uh, and so her thing is she wants to become a manga artist, and so her wish is going to be that she gets more talent. Although she is talented and already has an offer, she just doesn't think she's talented, and so oh right, and I gotta. Oh, I forgot to pick him up. Listen, ladies, I'm trying to work on this. Um, and so his wish is when he was younger, his sister, who I think she's slightly younger than he was, died. And so he wants to bring her back. And so he doesn't know how long they'll have to be in the tunnel, and so they agree that they're going to go together. And then the night before they're supposed to go together, he leaves her a message that the tunnel won't work for her because the tunnel gives you what you've lost, and um, and since she is talented, she can't get more talent. But she just is talented. She hasn't lost her talent, and uh, so he leaves without her, and then goes in the tunnel. I don't know why she didn't go in the tunnel as well. I like I get that they were going to go together, and he went the day before, but I don't know why that stopped her from going anyways. I guess she believed him. I don't know. Um, over on the side. Okay, and so I wanna expand out this direction. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So, 1, 2. So he's gone in the tunnel. and it's very confusing because they go through all these calculations to figure out how what the time difference is. And I feel like they decided that the time differences were um like you had to be gone for hours and hours for like 100 days to pass, and like I think 6 hours for 100 days, right? And he at one point he looks down at his timer that he's got going, and it's cold in there too, I think, and it's full of water, so you're like up to your ankles in water, and he's always breathing out like mist. You know how you breathe out mist when you're cold, steam, whatever you want to call it. And so after like 14 hours, he falls down and then yells about how it needs to give him what he wants. Oh no. No, how is that a thing? My number is 4. That's the corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, because this side I didn't do the right numbers. That's why. 2, 3. Okay, we'll just put her here then, so that I'm not screwing my things up. And so he goes in 14 hours. It makes a room appear. He hangs out with his sister for a few minutes, but then his phone, which he had left behind, reappears, and he starts getting texts from the girl on the outside, which didn't work before. You could send a text from the inside to the outside, but you couldn't get a text from the outside to the inside. That's what they had learned. And so he started getting all the texts, and so it was like, I don't know why you didn't take me with you, you know. And then the next text would be like, it's been this many days, I hope you're okay. And then it was, I graduated from high school today. And so then he decides he has to go back for the girl, and so takes off running. Now he's gone for 14 hours, plus however long he stayed with his sister, and then it's 14 hours back. So we're looking at like, I don't know, 30, 32 hours or so in there. They already said that like 6 hours was like 100 days on the show. I forgot to do this other tree, you're in the way. And so there'd be like 2 years he'd be gone, basically, according to their earlier calculations. I'm not going to do actual calculations, but it'd be like 2 years or something like that. And so they show her running her own manga group, and she has a publisher and everything. And then she goes to the publisher and she's like, I can't think of what to draw anymore. And so he's like, well, I'll handle things here, you take a break. And so then she goes back to the train station where she met that kid. And then she goes inside, or then she I think she gets a text from him, maybe, and she goes running and she finds him collapsed at the edge of the tunnel. They're inside the tunnel though, deep enough that time changes. And so then they're like 10 seconds was 6 hours. Which is not the number they had before. And so Yeah, so she finds him, and then they start kissing, and then she's like, this 10-second kiss just lasted like 6.5 hours. Uh, talking about the time dilation, and I'm just sitting there going, okay. And then before she went in the tunnel, she said it had been 8 years since he'd been gone. But then when they come out of the tunnel together, she said it had been 13 years since he'd been gone. And so I'm like, okay. So you guys don't even know what your numbers are, which is makes this difficult to follow. And also, wasn't he like 17 when he went in? And so 13 years would make you like 30? All right. But yeah, it was I thought it was going to be about diving in through tunnels and trying to find people, but it definitely was not. All right, well, I did not find a cure for my disease. I cannot fight glowy zombies currently. I need better weapons. My poor little level 1 spear here. I probably need more skill points into my weapons. I mean, look at this. I got 0 points into my Deadeye. Although I don't have a rifle. Unless the assault rifle counts as a rifle. I'm only at 3 with my spear. I assume I need more perception. Perception level 7. Let's see. Oh, I'm at perception level 6 now. That'll help a little bit. But yeah, that was the other movie I watched, and I was just like, why were people telling me this was about something different? I don't think it was that good. Like people went crazy over that movie last year, and I'm just like, I've seen better. I've seen better about the same kind of storyline. I am looking for dirt. I'm looking for meat. Uh-oh. Oh, right, nitrate powder. Oh, I only got enough to make 5. What am I missing here? Dirt. Okay. But yeah, that was can't think of anything else that I went over. Oh, dang it. I've gone too long. I did play a fun game this week. Humble Bundle came out this week. I got a game called The Box. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't very long. I played it while I was working. And I got like there's like downtime in my job, right? And so I'll work and work and work and work, and then I'll hit a spot where I've got to wait. And so in the wait times, I am, watching whatever I've got on, or I'll play a little game that I can pause instantly. The Box was a puzzle game where you solve these intricate puzzle boxes, and basically you're a thief and you broke into a museum to steal this mask for this guy, and when you take the mask, the museum shuts down, but it's not like a normal museum, and so then you've got to solve all these puzzles to get the keys to get through to the different floors until you get back out. And so it was good. I liked it. I mean, it's not quite exactly what happened in the game, but that's what I thought I was doing at the beginning of the game. It's a little bit of a twist at the end there, but yeah, and so that was pretty fun. All right, well, with that, be better the small things, leading the light, and I will talk to you later.